Hey guys, my name is Stefan Triveri and welcome to my track by track of my brand new album, Breathe, An Illusory Notion of Arrivals. So Crash Site was the first song that was written for this record. It was the first song written, it was the first song completed in its entirety. And it was pretty much done probably all the way back in 2017. But Crash Site is, it's the beginning of the story. It's literally what it means that, when I fell into that, into that depression and into those new feelings, that newfound anxiety, it was really, it was the beginning. It was the Crash Site, and the song is a weirdly pessimistic, realistic view of the world, and that's new for me. I've never written songs in that manner, in that mindset, and it was the way lyrically it came out was like, holy crap, I feel like shit, but I can't get any lower than this, was kind of the feeling. So it was a whole thing of like looking up, but without what the song is missing, which was what I was missing at the time, was passion and hopefulness, dreaming. So like in the chorus when I say keep your feet on the ground, there's nothing to see above the clouds, is like, hey, focus on getting better now so that you can go up and see the amazing things above the clouds, but without really realizing it, at the time. Musically, this song was heavily influenced by later Blink-182, specifically the Dogs Eating Dogs EP. I'd wanted to write something like, fast, driven, and in your face, and beautiful all at the same time. I just kind of stumbled upon it one day, and it stuck with me. Weirdly enough, the first thing you hear on the record are those hums. I'm not even the biggest 30 Seconds to Mars fan anymore, but weirdly, because around the time their song Walk on Water to come out, which I don't even love, but that song also starts off with like that hum, and I was like, that's cool. And I don't know why, it just kind of carried on. Like, it wasn't even in the same vein of music that I wanted to write or was writing, and it really just kind of carried along with it. And that, one thing led to another, and that led to the O's. And funny enough, those O's are from the original demo track. I recorded those in my bedroom my sophomore year of college in my dorm, and those walls were thin, and I made like a makeshift like vocal booth. Like there was like a cupboard that opened, and it was kind of right next to my loft bed, and I kind of stood in the middle, and I set up a mic, and I didn't have a pop filter, so I used this like a sock or something, and then I put like a blanket over top, and then like the door shut. It was actually really cool. Like it was really fun, and I'm glad that carried in. I remember my neighbors kind of being like, "Hey, can you keep it down?" I was like, "Yeah." And Crash Site was really the starting point, and it was what kicked everything off for me, and it was the catalyst for me writing this album. When I write an album, it's never really a choice. I always kind of know that what I've been given artistically is it's bigger than just its own thing, and I knew that musically and conceptually this song was not going to just be a single alone. It was originally going to be the first single from this record, but when everything else came out, I realized that this song is just best to just open the record and kind of let the listener know what they're in for. That's Crash Site.